getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Ball in at the one. Now Martin. After Terry Rozier's three-pointer that didn't go. Rozier against MP. Outside Lowry. 5 on the clock. The three. MP trying to free himself up. That shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Hayward passes to Rozier. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And it's Miami's ball. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
The pass to Plumlee. To the inside. Pass to Rozier. And it's Rozier again missing.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. And it's Miami the other way.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Strus kicks to Martin. Hayward against MP. Doesn't go that time. Hayward with some nice D. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Well, Steve Clifford had a few minutes to share with me. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin.
Finding the weak link and then finding a way to exploit it. No one said it was easy.
And making good use of mismatches. Know the scouting report. Attack those weaknesses.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Hornets.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Cox the pass to Adebayo. Back to MP. Outside for Lowry. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball with it. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Oubre inside the three-point line. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Martin the pass to Cox. Oubre with the steal. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the wing, Rozier. Trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing and then lost to Miami. Poked away.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Rozier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. 52 seconds left in the... With some changes, Robinson's checked in for Max Strus, and MP subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Hornets also changing it up. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Washington. And it's Rozier in for Cody Martin. On the court for the Hornets, the guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Williams. Is out there with Hayward, and it's Oubre in at the small forward. Now, here's Rozier. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Cox, no good. Hornets trail by 6.
If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
And here's Zero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Outside for Robinson. Launches it. Miami no good on that time either. And Doris with the strong post presence. Could the Hornets have been a playoff team?
Well, I think it's a foundational piece to any championship level defense. Most of the best defenses begin by taking away the painted area and easy shots and build outward, Kevin. So for me, it's more than just individual parts. You have to add in mentality and commitment and defensive principles that are built from the coach on through the personnel.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now, here's Oubre. 9 points last game. Williams, a screen on Robinson. Oubre, good.
Yeah, this is one thing about Kelly Oubre. I know he's thin, but there's a wiry strength to him. He's able to take the hit and complete it.
MP against Ball. Cox. The shot will not fall. Williams with the defensive effort. Ball, the pass to Oubre. From outside, off the mark. Miami leading by 6. MP outside. Kicks it out to Hero. A three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's Oubre off the drive. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. Heat shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Now, here's Ball, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Ball against MP. Passes it to Oubre. Lock at 6. And again, the Hornets missing. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit.
Scary Terry's 3. That helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things, becoming a much better decision maker.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Yurtseven Benny's checked in for Adebayo. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Vincent subbed in for Tyler Hero. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Plumlee is checked in for Williams. Washington comes in for Gordon Hayward. Martin's checked in for Rozier. And it's Dennis Smith in for Ball. And here is Dedmon after Dennis Smith was able to get the 3. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway.
The 16. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwocky.
You take a look at the Heat. The season. Now turning our focus to the Miami Heat. This game. Thanks for joining us. Now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Heat with the lead. They've got Martin. MP is out there with Lowry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Here's Lowry. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Lowry passes to Cox. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. 12 points for MP.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Plumlee. Ball up top. Lowry covering. Lowry against Ball. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Martin finds MP. And they double up MP. Goes back up. And Adebayo with the layup. And the Heat lead by 6.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Ball. Yes, that goes in. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
Here's the pass to Martin. And here is MP. Outside for Lowry. Pass to Cox. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Plumlee with a screen on Lowry. Now Ball. He's got 6. The tray. Again, Ball missing. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. MP kicks to Adebayo. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said what do you think?
Substitution on the field.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you, he will find him.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Martin is out there with Hayward. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. Ball feeling it out a bit. Passes to Hayward to take the lead. And it's Miami with the rebound. Lowry dishes to Martin. Pass to Strus. Kicks it to MP. Adebayo with the screen on Rozier. Back to Strus. No good with the triple. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Rozier the pass to Ball. From the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Martin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Adebayo the screen. Cox the pass to Adebayo. Outside Martin. Shot clock at 5. No good on the 3. Well, Hornets shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. And Ball slams it in.
Now, LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
Lowry kicks to Strus. Adebayo the screen. Cox the pass to Adebayo. Plumlee with the rebound. Charlotte in the lead. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Ball. Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. The feed to Plumlee. On the pass to Rozier. Hits it from 3-point range. Now it's a 5-point Hornets.
The guy is fearless.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Cody Martin.
Checking into the away team, P.J. Washington.
MP against Rozier. Here's Strus. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, this guy is a champion. Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
The kick out to Rozier. Top of the key Ball. Shot clock at 6. Washington with the screen on Lowry. Ball. Got it.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And they double up MP. Here's Strus. On the 3 off target.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. To be honest, he was fired up. He asked his team, how badly do you want this? Because those guys over there, they're going to give it everything they've got.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless. Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Ball.
Second and 5. Penalty. Shooting for Charlotte. Substitution on the court. Shooting for Charlotte, Mark Williams.
And that one falls for Williams.
Miami.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And so it's Charlotte with the win.
That's the end of the game. Thank you one and all for joining us for tonight's game. Your team appreciates your support. We hope you have a safe trip home.
What's going on, man? What's good, bro? How you feeling?
At this stage of the season, balancing minutes is a top priority for a lot of teams, Brent.
Yeah, it's such a grind, and so teams are trying to find better ways to spread minutes around, give opportunities maybe for younger players, coaches, some. Time tweaking the offense to try to run variations of plays that they worked on during training camp. So this is a great time to make a little bit of some adjustments and tweaks.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Rozier are the guards. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
The 3 from Washington. They get it again. And the basket by Plumlee.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
Outside Strus. Pass to Cox. And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute into this first quarter. Stolen by Rozier. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Hayward. And Lowry with the defensive effort.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
The kick out to Ball. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he got fouled on his way.
First team foul.
Inside, he's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he makes both free throws. Tons of hype around the Melo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Martin outside. Ball against Lowry. Adebayo sets a screen. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. MP against Rozier.
Supreme effort there. Plumlee able to get up into the shooter's face and alter that shot attempt.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Hayward outside. Pass to Plumlee. Oh, MP with a block. Miami trailing. And here's MP. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. And they double up MP. And here's Strus. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm.
With an almost entire new group here. Yurt Evans checked in for Adebayo. Dedmon comes in for Martin. Robinson, he's checked in for Strus. And it's Hero in for Lowry. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Plumlee. Martin comes in for Hayward. Oubre, he's checked in.
That's an awful ball. What did you see there, Rex?
Shooting for Charlotte.
It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Cox up and in on the layup. MP's got 6. Minute 32 left in the first quarter of the game. Smith outside. Williams with the screen. Smith passes to Williams. Back to Smith. Martin up top. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Oubre. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Robinson. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Here's Cox. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. The Heat beat them last time when those two met at Miami.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Martin, pass to Oubre. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Substitution on the field.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Martin is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Lowry. Then it's MP. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Oubre with it. Lowry picks him up. He muscles it in through the contact, and they
those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Clark, the hallmark of Oubre Jr.'s game is instant production. How hard is that?
Well, I tell you, it's very difficult, but some guys are wired to be just that. Microwave scores off the bench, and he does it. I mean, it's not easy, but he's fearless, and he's got a lot of game, which lends itself to him excelling in that role.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Feeds to MP. And they double up MP. Martin wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
And he lays in the alley-oop. Cox has got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here is Plumlee. After the made shot from Cox, it's stolen by Martin. The finish, and MP throws it down.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taken advantage.
Ball, the pass to Oubre. Ball sets a screen for Oubre. Good work defensively by Lowry.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And MP throws it down.
Puts the
it's Miami with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading in.
The visiting team, 31.
You take a look at the Heat. Another strong.
And moving on to our current game, and that's all for us. Now it's
we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Boy, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
And they double up MP. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 8 rebounds in this game. Rozier looking around. Pass to Plumlee. Ball against Adebayo. Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. The shot that time not on target.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last. Miami ball. Adebayo finds Martin. Adebayo with a screen on Ball. Adebayo passes to Cox. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Cox has got 16 points.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Hayward passes to Washington. Rozier for three. Marries it from three-point range. Rozier's got himself on the board with three there.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Terry Rozier, that 2019 sign and trade changed his career.
You know, going from Boston to Charlotte, Scary Terry got an increased role with the Hornets, and sometimes that's all a player needs. He became a starter there, doubled his scoring average, and it was really a hand-in-glove fit for Rozier.
Ball kicks to Rozier. Plumlee, the pass to Rozier. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Off target with his three.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul.
Keep scoring! Raise your average! Raise the team!
And so it's Charlotte with it. 8-point game. Kept alive. The kick out to Ball. Hayward on the wing. Another shot. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Hayward's got such a quick release on the catch and shoot. Even before the ball gets to him, he's already making up his mind when he's going to let it fly.
They've got Lowry. Caleb Martin out there with Adebayo. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Cox in at the two spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now, here's Rozier, defended by Strus. And it's Rozier missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Adebayo finds Martin. Here's Lowry. Adebayo with a screen on Ball. Really left alone that time. Lowry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Plumlee dishes to Oubre. Plumlee in the post. Adebayo on him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Well, Heat leading by 9. Now, here's MP. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The shot by Lowry, no good.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Back to Oubre. He dishes it to Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. Rozier for 3. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember but the coaches love the rebound.
Washington's checked in for Oubre.
Substitution for the away team. P.J.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And what can you say about an alley-oop from that far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty.
That was a Hail Mary for sure. A long-distance bomb.
Here's Ball. Good work defensively by Lowry.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Hayward. Ball with it. Lowry picks him up. Plumlee, no luck.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
Well, they pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Rozier. The Heat leading by 8. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. MP up top, covered by Oubre. Martin from outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Heat.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
For one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Oh, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Charlotte calls timeout. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Cox. And they double up MP. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. No good with the wing jumper.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official. Hayward always working hard to give his team whatever it needs.
Kelly Oubre Jr. Third personal foul. Penalty. Now at the line.
So the first one drops in that point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Smith finds Plumlee. Williams from outside. The shot, no good. Here's Vincent. MP outside. And the miss. And so it's Miami winning this one.
Yes, sir. Good game, bro.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. You look good out there.
Good looks, good looks.
I'm going to see you around.
All right, man.
We'd like to say thank you to everyone who came out for tonight's game. Please get home safely, and we hope you'll come back and see us again very soon.
Hey, man, I don't got a lot of time, just so you know.
Okay, so I'll get right to it. How much would you say you contributed?
I mean, I think I played my role well. You know, Coach trusted me to get...
Hey, MP. So what was your favorite part of tonight's win?
You know, John, with every win, you know, it brings us one step closer to...
Yo, you see your man MP's legendary fit?
Surprise, surprise, our old friend MP is back in the news.
Make your way to Club GK for this very special event starting now.
I watched a segment, and this leadership stuff has got to be coming from Othello, right?
Yeah. Is there anyone else who would say something like that?
Not that I know of. No.
MP, you want to have some fun? Take a look at this.
I heard you were...
He about to tear the roof off.
MP, you've been holding out on me.
What'd I do?
Hanging out with Jake.
Haven't missed a day at work in 8 years, so boring may be a necessity.
Going down, MP.
I can't call it. Just a fool's willing to step on the court with us, that's all.